Right, we're on. This is going to be good stuff today. I've got my canes down here. I did a newsletter to many people asking about the grip and how they hold the golf club. And a gentleman called Steve got back to me explaining that when he does his EUREKA golf swing, he has very passive hands through impact. So the grip conversation evolved onto passive hands through impact. And then of course I got findings from him as to how his body actually works during the swing. And he's nailed it. He's explaining everything I feel during the EUREKA golf swing in regards to the lead shoulder. And if you can get your lead shoulder to do the same as Steve, and Steve feel, you'll be on the right track. Right, we're on. Engage. Sounds a little bit crazy. Those flowers are lovely, aren't they? It happens. What does it involve? Let's make it tight and tough. Look at that. Brutal. Technical? I don't think so. Look at the quality. Designed the packaging myself. Pretty clean, eh? 2 small things. Everybody on tour does it, but it's not that hard. I think you'll enjoy it. It's going to be quite intense though. If I get the EUREKA downswing to hip high and on the inside plane and then concentrate on the left shoulder moving in, up and back behind me on its rotational structure of P6, the club is slung out by the movement and draws the golf ball. So Steve says if he gets the EUREKA downswing to hip high, which is there, now the club shaft marries up with the red cane, we'll do it down the line in just a second. Hip high, that's on the inside plane, and then concentrate on the left shoulder moving in, up and back. So in towards target, okay, up and backwards behind me. In, up and back. So I see that moving forward, upwards and backwards. And if he does that, he then says he does nothing with his hands, he controls everything with the left shoulder, he comes up this direction, and the club's thrown out towards the golf ball. He gets his draw from that, and that's exactly what I feel when I do my EUREKA golf swing. And that's what everybody can feel when they use EUREKA golf swing. Everyone can hit a draw. So Steve is there. He comes down, he's here, he got to this position here, trail elbows close to trail side. Alignment of the feet is irrelevant, okay? When people do EUREKA golf swing and their feet are lined up with the bottom cane, shoulders and path, and people comment saying your feet are too open, forget that alignment chat, okay? Alignment is important with being open, but when people tell you you're too open, just tell them alignment doesn't matter. There's a difference between opening up your stance and aiming left. Huge difference. So my feet are on the bottom cane. As I come down and as Steve comes down, we get to there. On the inside plane he classes this as, and his club shaft and the top red cane marry up when the right elbow's close to right side and the club shaft is horizontal. Then from there, all you have to do, and Steve's nailed this, all you have to do is get your left shoulder, your lead shoulder, this here, do nothing with your hands and arms. The lead shoulder goes up, back and in. So it goes up, it goes in towards target and back behind you. So it's 3-dimensional. There. And then nothing is done with the hands. So we're there. There. Little draw shot from nothing. From just working on the lead shoulder. Today is a world-class leather glove day from Loft and Lie. Wow. So the lead shoulder has controlled that whole club path, that whole assembly there, through impact was controlled by the lead shoulder. Steve then continues and he says the right elbow is tight to the right side and the structure, including no hand movement in the strike, is sent across the front of me into a good EUREKA finish. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a 6-iron here in my hand. I don't know if I told you that before or not. There. Hips open to the feet line, right elbow then naturally comes close to the right side. Has to happen because I'm already in an open position, so my hips open so easy. And there, club shaft and red cane marry up, and then from there left shoulder goes up, back and in. So ins towards target, so let's call it forwards, upwards and backwards. So it actually goes backwards, as in away from target. So I'm there, so my goes forwards towards target, it goes up and then behind me and back. So there. If you can visualise where the shoulder is now, you can visualise exactly where the shoulder is. It goes towards target, it goes up and it goes back and behind. So there's the line of the shoulder, it's there, it's going towards target, up and then back. And the hands have done nothing and I've got myself nice and square. And it's that 3-dimensional action that allows impact to also be three-dimensional. The club head goes forwards, downwards and outwards. It goes forwards towards target, it goes down towards the golf ball and outwards away from the player. Now there's a little bit more to this. I replied to Steve's email with my feelings and my findings, and I felt as though there was two forces working against each other, or no, working together. Quite hard to talk and hit a golf ball at the same time. So I got back to Steve in an email and I explained that, you know those crazy things in baseball where there's the two circles, two spinning wheels, and you place the ball in the middle and it shoots the ball out to the batter and he hits it. So it's like a pitching machine. Well, I think of the golf swing like that. So I've got a force going this way, my shoulder, my left shoulder and my left hip and everything's going in this direction. And as it does that, the byproduct of that is the club head gets thrown out to the right. So my body's going this way as my club head goes that way. So that explosion, so the two circles, doing this. One's going this way and one's going this way. My body's going this way and my club head's going this way. Now that's only for 1 inch through impact. That club head is only going in that direction for 1 inch through impact. And I've stated that or highlighted that because I don't want you to think body goes left and I have to keep going here. You don't, it's only for 1 inch through impact, and it'll naturally happen. If the body goes left and you keep the hands quiet, as Steve mentions, then you'll get that throw out action of the golf club. Whew. That club will get thrown out to the right naturally for that 1 inch, and you'll not even feel it. But once you start gripping tighter with the hands, Lou Stagner's email a couple of weeks ago talked about tour players. Tour players grip the club at the lightest point is at transition. So they grip at the most light from here to here. When they change direction, the grip pressure is really light. And if you can incorporate that in there as well, the club will get thrown out to the right and you'll have an in to out path. On the website for Eureka Golf Swing, there'll be a Black Friday sale over the whole Black Friday weekend. Details for that are in the description below. That's a mega saving. That is, it's ridiculous what you're going to get in that sale. As I say, all the details for the Black Friday sale are in the description below. And the link's there as well, which will take you straight to the website. So a simple recap there is, Eureka Golf Swing produces a draw. Eureka Golf Swing removes the slice. Eureka Golf Swing allows the body to open up. Senior golfers, unbelievable. Golfers who have had injury or coming back from injury or who physically have limitations, unbelievable. Golfers who are physically fit, want to hit a draw, want to reduce the slice, no brainer. Steve's findings there, which all came from a grip question, have been amazing. It's exactly what I feel when I play the shot. So my hands and wrists are so passive through impact, I do nothing with them. It's all really controlled with the hips opening to the feet line, shoulder line, club path. Hips open to that feet line there. When we get to there, that has then put Steve in the position there where his club shaft and the red cane marry up. Trail elbow comes close to trail side. Then from there, continue through with the hips. The left shoulder then starts to work up, back and in. There doing its thing, and you can see it impact there, how flat the left wrist is. There's nothing being done with the wrist through impact, and it's very much a rotational action. So if you have problem turning through the shot, try this, try Eureka Golf Swing. I would take full advantage of that Black Friday sale. Of course I'm going to say that though. But that Iron Swing series is the place to start. You'll get everything from that. That is power. It's very, very powerful because I've used my large muscles. I'm only 12.5 stone. There's not much of me. I've got zero muscle up here. Look, there's nothing there, but yet I still hit driver. I carry driver about 275 to 285 on average. This 6 iron and a half goes 180 yards. So I hit the ball a decent distance for being quite slight. I'm 6 foot tall, 12.5 stone, but because I'm using these muscles and this left shoulder as the fulcrum through impact, there, I'm able to generate quite a lot of power. If I start using here and here, my hands and arms, I'm not going to get as much power generated to the club head or to the ball than I do when I use my body. And Eureka Golf Swing's about getting the body to open to that feet line and keeping the hands and arms passive. So I'm there, there. I'm just striping balls for fun here. But I do genuinely feel that what Steve's mentioned in his email, how the fulcrum of the left shoulder is what's happening at impact. That is the centre of everything. When the body opens to the feet line, I'm going to try and miss my camera here. When the body opens to the feet line and we get to that elbow touching right side or having a relationship with the trail side, we can then just concentrate on where the left shoulder goes and do nothing with the hands and arms. And my finished position is, I'm completely through. I didn't have to force it. I didn't push off the right side. I've used ground force as well there because I'm here. And then from there, the left shoulder going up and back and in. When that happens, of course, I'm going to step up. I'm going to start pressing into the ground there. Didn't even have to think about it. So going forward, if you use EUREKA Golf Swing, it would be really interesting to hear your findings. Please leave comments below. I want to hear how you feel impact. Myself and Steve feel zero hands, zero wrists, nothing going on there. Purely passive, purely a rotational action of the body. To get strike like that, time and time again. It's consistent. It has to be consistent because you've taken all the small, fast twitch muscles out of the game. And if you've been following my channel for a number of years now, or for a long time, you'll know I am a huge fan, a huge advocate of taking as many moving parts out of the golf swing as possible. Okay, get all these moving parts, all this moving parts out of there. It's a rotational action, EUREKA Golf Swing, your rotational action, hands and wrists, passive through impact. Doing nothing. Ah, that was the one. Should have had Trackman Tracer on that one. So there we go. Thank you very much, Steve, for your email. Thank you to you guys for watching. I hope that's added a little bit of value to your EUREKA Golf Swing. Check out my glove brand, Loft and Lie. And make sure you're on EUREKA Golf Swing website for the Black Friday sale. Massive savings over that whole Black Friday weekend. All the details are in the description below. The link is in the description below. So you can simply access everything from that link below. Brilliant. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much for your support. And let me know how you get on with your EUREKA Golf Swing. Get in those comments there and let me know.